Hello, my beautiful people. I'm at Grandview National Park. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I only have a few minutes, so I figured I'd go ahead and talk about the latest film in the Transformers franchise, Transformers Rise of the Beast. I've been a casual Transformers fan when I was a kid. Like, the most I really did is that I watched the Bay movies, watched the Transformers Prime show that used to be on the Hub, and I obviously played with the toys, which is why this is a thing to begin with. And obviously I liked the live action films when I was a kid. It had big giant robots and they go boom and they hit each other. Why wouldn't a little boy like that? As an adult, looking back on those films, they don't really look good. I did watch Bumblebee in theaters, which that was pretty good. And because I knew that they wouldn't be good, I ended up skipping out on the last night. But I ultimately gave this movie a shot. My dad wanted to watch it for Father's Day, and I was like, fuck it, why not? I ended up enjoying myself with this film. It's kind of a sequel to Bumblebee, but not really. You can watch this film without really knowing what happened in Bumblebee. There's one line of dialogue where they reference the events of Bumblebee, and that's about it. Aside from that, it's a completely standalone film, and I enjoyed it. So, the guy from In the Heights plays the main character, Noah. He's, trying to take care of his mother and his little brother. Can't get a job, so he tries to steal a car from a rich guy, and that car ended up being an Autobot named Mirage, voiced by Pete Davidson, who I'm surprised that I ended up liking as much as I did in this film, given on how he is a Transformer voiced by Pete Davidson. Now, the main threat is that the Autobots have to find this key, the second half of a key, so that it doesn't get to the bad guys who are minions to Unicron, a big, giant thing in the sky that eats planets. If Unicron gets both parts of this key, then Unicron's gonna eat Earth, and we don't want that to happen. So these two humans, Noah and I forgot her name, had to team up with the Autobots and the new batch of characters, the Maximals. For a film called Transformers Rise of the Beast, there really aren't that many beasts in this film. The Maximals are front and center in the poster. They're all over the marketing, especially Optimus Primal. And with the exception of Primal and that bird Transformer that I forgot the name of, they don't do fucking shit in this movie. Like, you honestly forget they're even there. This movie is called Transformers Rise of the Beast. Give me the beast. Instead, it's focused on the humans and the Autobots with like one or two Maximals. I can understand why some Beast Wars fans might be a little disappointed that the Maximals don't really play that much of a role in this film, especially since since the movie is called Rise of the Beast. You know, the film is still enjoyable, regardless of the fact. The Maximals in this film were handled a hell of a lot better than the Dinobots in Age of Extinction, I'll tell you that. The Autobots are also pretty fun, they're pretty cool. Optimus Prime is in that state where he has to learn to trust humans, has to learn to be a peaceful guy, and he learns it from Optimus Primal, who is great. The human characters. Now, Transformers has always been hit or miss on his human characters, but the big complaint with basically all of them is that they really just focus way too much on the human characters when people would rather focus on the Transformers. I thought the humans were alright in this film. They kind of overstayed their welcome a little bit, but not too much. And they do serve a point to the story, and you enjoy them by the end. The action is what you'd expect. It's not the best action ever, but it's still enjoyable action nonetheless. I would like a bit more color in this film, but, you know, it's not that bad. There's just a lot of gray, particularly in the final battle. I would just like a little more color, have a little more color pop out. Overall, Transformers Rise of the Beast isn't going to win any awards. It is a stupid, dumb, fun popcorn flick, and as stupid, dumb, fun popcorn flicks go, this is a pretty fun summer blockbuster, and if you're a Transformers fan, I'd say check it out. Now, I would like to quickly talk about the post-credit scene, well, not necessarily the post-credit scene, but the very end of the film. So spoilers if you have not seen it. G.I. Joe. So the film ends with our main character being asked to join G.I. Joe by a character who I assume is popular from the brand, but I'm not familiar with G.I. Joe. This can go in two ways. One, Paramount just wants to cross over the Transformers and the G.I. Joe films into one big movie, or Hasbro wants to make a cinematic universe. Either two are equally possible to happen, and Hasbro making a cinematic universe will be very odd, considering how none of their projects really meant to take place in the same universe outside of like Transformers and G.I. Joe, which have crossed over in the past. Obviously, they want to include some of their other action properties like Mask or Action Man or ROM, or they own Power Rangers now, so obviously Power Rangers might be included. But me personally, I would like to see the more non-action oriented Hasbro properties be included, like My Little Pony, Monopoly, Play-Doh, Mr. Potato Head. Like, just include all that stuff in the cinematic universe too, if they could do that. But no, I could see a Hasbro cinematic universe working. It could be pulled off. A couple of these properties have crossed over with each other in more ways than one, and it could be enjoyable. We'll see if it's better than the Dark Universe. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. What do you guys think of Transformers Rise of the Beast? Please let me know down in the comments. Also, what is your favorite Transformers film? And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified on when future videos are uploaded. But until then, I will see you later. Bye!